Hello, and what is going on, you guys? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. It is time to get ready to participate in round 2 for the 2022 series of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup on GT7. Here's for the recap from round 1 at Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps. By using the Dallara SF19 Super Formula, goes off to have a very good starting position from May 15th. But I also had 2 uploaded videos to be on the method to be originally ended up onto 10th place before moving on into 8th place by having another race entry will go for the chance. One for the original to have no skipping parts of a glitch, and for the second one might be contain skipping parts to do the same method. But those are the only ways to have some competition. Is going to be a very good saving point for only 3 entries. We'll have to go for a single chance, 1 race at a time. Right now in round 2, we are racing at Suzuka circuit for only 14 laps with a number of players up to 16 to be on the grid start. By using the Toyota Supra GT500 1997, we'll be ready to go for race number 2 by using a different Toyota car to be on the regulation. Tire choice we'll be using with the medium racing compound tires is going to be quite good to go for having a check mark to be on the regulation. And also to have some race settings will be specified for the BOP/tuning forbidden. We'll be using an event specific car along with a garage car will be used to be part for today's event. But it's going to be a lot of fun out there to see how several GT players will be bringing out a very good Supra GT500 race car to have different liveries, along with a number 36 Castrol Tom's variant will be part of it as well. But also to have different kinds of livery design that might be quite very good creative to have some unique specification and some different artwork. But also to have some different GT500 race car to be using with the same Supra to be as a GT500 spec. But luckily, I'm about to have to go with the UDRS Insport tag will be entered for today's competition in round 2 of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. Now, let's go in to be on the check mark to participate to be in the lobby. BOP regulation will be set up automatically in 477 horsepower to be at the power. Weight will be going increase at 2,646 pounds. Do your best out there, viewers. 18 turns around in Suzuka is going to be a very good, excellent. Today's forecast is going to be partly cloudy until going forward to be on the bright and sunny day. As always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, go and click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Feel free to enjoy it anytime you want for the entertainment. Now it's time to get ready to start the race, and let's begin. In about 50 seconds before the race begins, today's forecast is going to be partly cloudy, so we could probably have a good chance to be on a bright and sunny day for only a temperature of 69.8 degrees Fahrenheit. So we got some good GT players are now in session after spending some practice to be on the qualifier. So here I am right now, marked in position number 7. Since I have almost had the chance to climb up onto 5th place, is horse_below Reaper did a good job to have a qualified time in 2 minutes 1 seconds to be on the decimal. Nice one NFT to be having a good motive to be in 1st place to be ready to start out. So here we go, folks. Let's get back to it until we're about to go in to have a commentating to get a good, excellent grid start. 3 seconds and let's have a competition time. The race goes on in round 2 for the 2022 series. Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup is about to go on to have a 1997 Supra GT500 will take the spotlight to go in. Here's GT Motive NFT in 1st place, very good Castrol Tom Supra. Corbin Dallas is in 2nd place, Initial DR in 3rd place. 4th place we have KCR_Joker in the Denso Star Supra, followed by Horse Below Reaper in 5th place. 6th place, Eddie_GT is here. Here's myself in 7th place where the UDRS Insport Tech is now debuted. TT Gaming in 8th place. And here's Jay Douglas in position number 9 to have a different livery design variant. Crazy ACN in 10th place. G Baltar is now entered to have a very good, excellent livery. Neo Bro in 12th place. And here's a Koichi is now entered to be in position 13, followed by GKR Row is now entered. ATK underscore Fast Ginger is in 15th place. And for the last place driver is Speedstar GT99 with the anime style livery. Here we go, folks. This is going to be a very good, excellent Toyota Supra GT500 will go underway in round 2 of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. It's going to be a very good, proud moment out there to have a very good representation to be racing on the Japanese racing circuit. So hold on, looks like this cannot be good. Insportec is going drop down onto the first turn to be coming in, and oh, looks like we have GKR is now going lose control onto the first turn to enter onto turn number 2. So that means several drivers are having a hard time to be on the handling, control, stability needs to stay together, but the contact is going to be having some hard time to be entered onto the first turn to be on the first lap. So be remembered, you guys, when racing the Toyota Supra GT500, always make sure to have the radar will be used as well to be in case. That one might have several GT players might be giving a little bit frustration of having an upset moment. There's Neo Bro to have a 5-second penalty is now going to be entered onto sector 3, so let's get in there and take the hairpin onto turn number 11. But what can I say, viewers? This race is going to be a very tough effort and go faster to be on the slipstream, to be on the One-Make race, to have some different liveries in the same Supra GT500 race spec. Just like last season from the 2021 series at Autodromo de Interlagos by doing the 2018 GR Supra racing concept. But it was a lot of fun out there since GT Sport. But now in Gran Turismo 7, the 1997 Toyota Supra GT500 is now going to be having a tough battle out there to be on Suzuka circuit with an excellent speed and handling. Might have to do some skills of discipline to master with this race car. And here goes onto the final sector to take turn up. Oh man, looks like, there goes, looks like Speedstar just barely lose control on the handling grip, and that might have several drivers, they go, to be entered to be on the Cascade Triangle. And it's a Koichi is now going to be dropped down onto position 12 and left the lobby. Lap number 2 is now going in to be on the way to have a good check to be on the fastest lap. Looks like GT Motive in a T in the Castrol Tom Supra might be quite very a good difference to be as a 2000 model. But very good to have a nice different look of the headlights that might be fitted as a decal. So now comes in to have some S-turns to be going in for Team UTRS Insportec after the first lap might be having a contact to be losing control to be staying on touch, and comes right back in to be on the same recovery after several drivers was having an accidental contact moment. So it'll make sure that Insportec will might have to get on top to the position in no time, but it's going to be a long length of the track to be on the gap for only 10 seconds in total time. So let's see how things might be quite turns out. G Baltar is now currently on to position 9 along with KCR underscore Joker, and there goes a 2-second penalty for Team Insportec. I should probably might have to do a second race entry to go early, but the deadline might be marked to be on the third race entry is going to be the doing best chance to be on the last resort. But I mean, I could probably have to do next Sunday, we'll have to do a better ways to see how different race car to be in the Toyota brand is going to be doing perfectly to be on the main call. But it's going to be doing much hard work of racing to be in the same GT500 spec version of the Supra. Will might have to practice hard and learn correctly to be well capable to be on this track. So here comes the penalty line to be slowed down quickly, and there goes Fast Ginger 1 in 10th place, followed by Crazy ACN in 11th place. There goes KCR underscore Joker to be slowed down by having a regained recovery speed to be crossing to the penalty line. And here comes Corbin Dallas is now entered to be on the fastest lap for only 2 minutes and 1.581 seconds. That'll make sure to see how fast the drivers might go on to be entered to be in lap number 3. Will be currently to be on the progression is going to get much longer by over 30 seconds to be added with 5 minutes. So let's go down onto turn 1 and kick it up onto turn 2 to be at the first corner. Enter to be on the S-curves. We'll be going smoothly. We'll have to do some fine clean progression to see several drivers in the same Toyota Supra with different liveries, especially with a number 36 Castrol variant. Is going to be a very good popular race car ever since the 1990s in Japan Grand Touring Car Championship. So now let's go and catch up to KCR_Joker in position 10. That'll have to make sure to see how Insportec will have to keep going correctly to master the handling to do some BOP regulated work. There we go. Here comes sector number 3 to enter turn 10 through 11 at the hairpin. KCR_Joker in the number 34 Supra is about to go catch up to Crazy ACN, and ATK_Fast Ninja 1 is about to enter in turn 12 before the entrance to be at turn number 13 at the spoon curve. It's about to go excited out there to have 4 Supra will go the lineup to follow the apex to have a good clean turn. But it's going to get much riskier as it takes because Insportec will have to go regain control of the handling before entering to be at the curve straightaway towards the end of sector 3 before coming in onto sector 4 for only 2 Supra will be going in to be on the side-by-side formation to be at the out and out on turn 15 and goes up and back on the track before Insportec has the opportunity will be coming in onto turn 16 through 18 at the Castillo Triangle at the final corner. Very good, excellent strategy. And here comes lap number 4 will be entered after the end of lap number 3. Now this will be the part of the replay will go on temporarily as part of the second round of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup in the 2022 series in the 4th season. So now, first turn is going to be quite very excellent out there for Fast Ninja 1 and KCR_Joker. Coming in onto the S-curves onto turn number 5 and 6. Very good. Stay on the lane of the gap. We'll be going slowing down for KCR_Joker before Insportec will have to catch up towards the end of sector 1. And here comes sector 2 to take the Dunlop curve. And Joker is about to slow down before Insportec has the opportunity to be at position number 9 towards turn number 8 at the danger curve. But here it comes. It's a 3 Supra overtake for Insportec, might be going down onto position number 12. But the side-by-side for Neobro and Crazy ACN has entered onto sector 3 to be at the hairpin in turn 10 through 11. Insportec might have to catch up by having a comeback moment. We'll have to do an excellent rush before several drivers will might have to go right in to take turn number 12 before entering again onto the spoon curve at turn 13 and 14. Neobro is about to go right in onto the spoon curve, and here comes the late break to be off the track, and Insportec has already made it in to have a very good, excellent mastering corner. We'll have to do a technique strategy to be in the FR layout of the GT500 race car from the Japan Grand Touring Car Championship back in the late 1990s. Straight away as it goes, and moving on in sector number 4 to be at turn number 15 at the end of the 4th lap. UDRS Insportec has a lot of good capability to master Suzuka in the 1997 Toyota Supra with a GT500 race car. But there goes ATK_Fast Ginger 1 in position 10 to be dropped down onto 11 by Neobro, moving on in the number 10 spot. But here comes lap number 5, folks. UDRS Insportec will keep up and go on for the pacing rush to be entered to be at turn 1 and 2 at the first turn. Brilliant strategy, and go for the chase to catch up to KCR_Joker to be on the S-curves. Turn 3 and 4 clear. Turn number 5 and 6 is about to go progressive. Excellent work. And here comes turn number 7 at the end of the first sector before moving on in the Dunlop curve at sector number 2. Still getting much excited out there for having a partly cloudy condition, but it'll make sure to have some sunlight until we might have to see some clear skies later on. But Oh boy, looks like KCR_Joker is slowing down by entering turn 8 and 9 at the danger curve before Insportec has a very good succeed position by doing a comeback in position number 8. Turn 10 and 11 by the third sector is about to go perfection and will achieve for Team UDRS Insportec to catch up to 7 drivers for only a several length of the gap distance to go remaining. But we have a good check on one of the top 3 drivers is GT Motive NFT is now entered to be at the Castillo Triangle on turn 16, 17 through 18 towards the end of lap number 5 before entered on to lap number 6. One Canadian driver is about to go in to stay on the successful first position to be in the lead. Corbin Dallas is now coming in to take the chase on GT Motive NFT in position number 2. But it'll make sure to have a one suitable chance to get right back in for having a fastest lap time to be on the record for only currently in 2 minutes 1.581 seconds to be on the fastest lap to be well updated to be as currently. So let's go on to be at lap number 6 for Team UDRS Insportec, doing an excellent run out there to catch up onto the 7 drivers to be entered in onto the S-curves before moving on in sector 2. But however, Neobro and Crazy ACN is about to battle out to take the chase to be on the first turn before moving on to be at the S-curves to catch up to UDRS Insportec on position number 8. Gonna keep on track and take turn number 6 before doing turn number 7 at the end of the first sector. We'll go back again on sector 2 at the Dunlop curve. Very nice, and doing an excellent chase out there for number 36 Castrol Tom variant. We'll have to go in before Neobro takes turn 8 at the danger curve. We'll have to go careful onto turn number 9. Since sector 2 clear, here comes the third sector again to take the hairpin. Insportec might have to take a hard-going defense. We'll have to get right back on track before 2 drivers is about to go slowing down in turn number 12 to enter onto the 13th corner to be at the spoon curve once again. TT Gaming and Jay Douglas has already made it on to turn number 14. We'll be at the straightaway to catch up onto position number 4 and 5. And looks like by the second, it's Neobro is about to go right onto the inside by having a good overtake in position number 8. Is going to have to do a good quick overtake. UDRS Insportec might have to go for the action to take the side-by-side at the end of sector 3 before entering on to sector number 4. Neobro takes the faster advantage and Insportec goes slow down to be on a quick risk. Excellent strategy, and do the right thing for Insportec. We'll have to go safely onto the Castillo Triangle again onto turn 16 to 18. Lap number 6 will be cleared at the end before entering lap number 7, folks. It's going to get much brighter out there to have the clouds will be moving away in just a few moments until we might have some good clear skies to be on a bright and sunny day to be on the late afternoon. But we got some good sunlight out there, folks. But we still got some partly cloudy. We might have to take a while. Coming in onto the S curves and keep things up smoothly out there for every drivers, and the 14 drivers will have to keep on track before everything will have to go in to be on the most bright and sunny day to be in the late afternoon. But not to mention to have the 2 drivers have made it in onto turn number 11 before coming back onto turn 12. Corbin Dallas is chasing up onto GT Motive. NFT will be entered to be at the spoon curve onto turn number 13. One American GT racer might have to do it perfectly to stay on track with the number 1 driver. Will have to go currently to be at the straightaway. On to the last second, Neobro and UDRS Insportec will be doing the chase on the ropes in about a few lengths of the gap in 1 second to be entered onto turn 12 again. It's going to have to do much perfectly to do on some braking position to have entered to be in turn number 13. Very good apex lineup, and comes right in to get closer onto Neobro. Will be at the straightaway. We'll have to go for another round. And here comes GT Motive. NFT will be into the pits by putting up the medium compound racing tires at the pits. that we might have Corbin Dallas might have a very good opportunity to take the lead to enter in first place. But there's initial DR and Eddie GT has entered the pits as well, and there goes the yellow flag signal just barely called in, you guys. That might have some circumstances to be well checked to be on the instant replay for investigation. But driver grid is on the check. Moving on in position number 6 for Team UTRS in Sportec, along with Neobro in the number 36 Castrol Tom variant. Very excellent, and will succeed on to lap number 8 we go. So very hyped up for this moment, you guys. It's about to go shorter and longer for having this part of the replay for doing a temporarily. But it'll make sure it'll have to get right back on track to be on the ordinary gameplay until in the middle of lap number 12. So now comes in on to sector 1N. Moving on in sector number 2 for Team UTRS in Sportec on position number 6. The chase continues on for Neobro in position number 5. We'll have to go right back in to take turn number 8 at the danger curve. We'll go exercise caution. Very good, excellent step up the apex, and UTRS will have to go quicker on to sector 3 by having a quick boost. Almost had enough, and take the hairpin. We'll have to go shorter and quicker to have some length of the acceleration. We'll have to go halfway through onto the tire wear effect in the medium compound racing tires. Turn 12 might be doing brilliant out there to see how UTRS can actually have to keep up and go clean racing to stay on track. So close for Neobro. We'll have to stay right back on track to be on the spoon curve in the middle of turn 13 and 14 before it will might have to do a switch down onto position 6. 5th place for Team Sportec in the Toyota Supra GT500 race car is about to go forward onto the final sector in lap number 8. Oh boy, looks like it's about to go slow down. Initial DR and Neobro is about to enter onto turn number 16 through 18 at the Castrol Triangle for position number 5 and 6. Gotta make sure to catch up and stay on track for having a good clear sky moment out there to be on the partly cloudy. We'll go half a bit. Lap number 9 we go, and continue on for the chase to see how number 36 Castrol Tom Supra will might have to go offense and defense before in Sportec will have to go quicker to stay on focus to be on the first turn before enter again to be on the S curves. How wonderful to see this very good, excellent GT moment for only number 36 Castrol Tom Supra by having some good overtake at UTRS in Sportec in the same car. Brilliant, and clearly to have a very good, excellent, iconic GT500 racing car legend that dominate to have some years of the season in the 1990s to dominate the Nissan GTR. But still goes on out there for having an excellent battle towards the middle of lap number 9. Sector 2 will go forward on to sector 3 again. And here comes the hairpin on to turn 10 through 11 for Neobro and initial DR along with UTRS in Sportec of the Toyota Supra. Will have to go currently to have the car number 97. We'll get right back in to do some excellent maintain pace of the strategy. Due to the tire wear effect, we'll get roughly in about 50% remaining onto the duration. Here comes ATK underscore Fast Ginger 1 to be entered in position 6 before in Sportec will might have to go in to be on the pit stop by only one time. That will might have a last resort will have to call in to be on the final race entry before lap number 10 comes in. Final sector in lap number 9 we go. Excellent out and out on turn 15 before taking on in turn 16 through 18. Keep up the pressure and keep a good maintain the pace, and there goes a contact out there, folks, on to turn number 18. Close call for Team UTRS. It was Crazy ACN in position 9 before Eddie underscore GT is about to come right in on to position 9 to get closer for the overtake. But only a few more lengths of the oh man, looks like there it goes. Looks like off the track for Team UTRS in Sportec at the first turn. So close, and quick call to be well avoided by a contact. Will might have to do a short part of the instant replay during this part of the replay. So far so close, but drops down onto position 9 after taking the first turn to be right over to be on the S-curves. Will have to go mobility. But lap number 10 will might have to go in to have some sector 2 will be perceived forward to be at the Dunlop curve, folks. But looks like horse underscore below Reaper has entered to be at position 8 due to the pit lane entry. We'll have to switch over. On to the last minute. Corbin Dallas is now made it in to be in first position by the ongoing. Jay Douglas is still currently to be moving on in the number 2 spot by having a silver position. And there goes TT Gaming in 3rd place at the bronze. So good to see how top 3 drivers in a different way to have some main progression, to have some suitable choices, who have to go on and master the figure 8 track of Suzuka will be doing well achieved for having a single OG GT500 race car from the Japan Grand Touring Car Championship back in the 1990s. Corbin is doing well out there to be in lap number 11 to go on to take the S-curves after proceed to be having a first turn is doing well okay. Jay Douglas had made it in onto the same lap in number 11 to be entered at turn number 1. But TT Gaming is about to get closer at the end of the 10th lap before moving on into the same lap, just like Jay Douglas and Corbin Dallas. But this one might have a good clear call out there for Team UTRS and Sportec will be switched up from medium into hard racing compound tires. Will have to get switched up and go for the main mandatory requirements. But it might be quite very possibility to have to do some choices to be well practiced. But stay on the medium compound racing tires. We might have some new set to be well replaced to be on the current one after the new one is being placed. There you go. Lap number 11 we go and drop down onto position 13 before GT Motive NFT is about to get linked closer before entered onto lap number 11. And here goes GKR underscore Will Auditori is about to be staying in to have a good clean turn onto the S-curves to be over onto turn number 5 and 6. But it's going to get much brighter out there to have some several clouds will be roaming around in the skies. Sector 2 is on the way. Take the Dunlop curve and coming in onto the danger curve at turn number 8. Green light is now proceed to go forward. Turn 9 will have to go sharp and quicker to be at the 90-degree angle. Coming in onto sector number 3 in the middle of lap number 11, folks. We're getting closer onto lap number 12 towards the middle and the end of sector 2. We'll have to keep right in to have a good current progression. We'll have to do an out lap. But not to mention, because the main lap to be labeled to be as an out lap will be highlighted onto red at any moment. But I'll make sure that this is going to have to do a short part of the instant replay along with a regular part to be as a temporary. Gonna have to keep it up and go slipstream to increase the acceleration on GKR underscore Will Auditori is now gonna have to take the straightaway onto sector 4 to be at the final sector to take number 15. And there goes by having an out and out for the number 36 and in Sportec we'll have to take the Cascade Triangle. We'll have to proceed at the end of lap number 11. But it's going to have to do some very excellent skills of opportunity. We'll have to do some practice by using the 1997 Toyota Supra because it's a GT500 spec race car version to be fitted as a Group 3 class in GT7. So now, we're currently on to lap number 12, you guys. We're about to get closer at the end of the temporary replay before going right back onto the ordinary gameplay. So just you wait, folks. But I'll make sure that this might have this part of the clip will be carried over to be in the main gameplay. Come on, just gonna have to go for the inside on turn 6 and 7. Coming back onto sector 2. another number 36 Castrol Supra is going off the track, and Insportec takes position number 12, will be at the danger curve, will have to go squeeze wide in. Sector 2 clear, now going in on to Sector 3 again to take the hairpin on turn 10 through 11. Getting closer to Speedstar GT99 in about 6.8 seconds remaining on the gap in position 11. Still getting much closer for Team UDRS Insportec is going to be having a bright and sunny day because the clouds are moving around to have a very good clear weather moment. No need to have some rain tire changes, is going to be the very good excellent to be on a dry surface. But still goes on to have some faster times, we'll have to go further out there to be on the late afternoon. But we can still barely gonna have to catch up to the rest of the racers for only a total gap time in 1 minute 2 seconds is now currently to have the position 1 driver is Corbin Dallas is now entered to be in the lead. And there is Jay Douglas in position 2 along with initial DR in position 3. Top 3 drivers in the same country of the United States of America is going to be a very good, excellent, proud moment to see how 3 drivers can actually to be taking on for having a 1-3 finish for doing an excellent Toyota Castrol Supra with a 1997 model. Here comes lap number 13, and we have GT Motive NFT to take the fastest lap, is now going right in with a decimal of 0.326 seconds in 2 minutes 1 seconds, is now going to be updated to be well faster to beat Corbin Dallas lap time. Very good job to have one Canadian racer is now coming right in to be in the progression. Let's kick it up on the high gear and go quicker to be on the most finest, highest racing chances to be on Suzuka circuit before the final lap is about to go on for the top 3 drivers. We'll have to take on for having a good, successful podium finish. But clearly to see how main outcomes to be on the handling, since every lap started out to be on the partly cloudy condition on Suzuka, is going to be very intense to see it. Several contact and several penalty is also to be having some hard time for every GT racers who might really need to do some driving communication. Also to have some reminder notice to be on Racing Equidet to be part of the sportsmanship rating. Turn 12 is going clear. Now here comes G. Baltar in position 11 with a TRD number 87 Toyota Supra is now coming in. Successful and pass overtake for only 6.5 seconds to catch up to Speedstar GT99. And here comes the final lap, and this is going to be it. Corbin Dallas is now going in to take the successful first place position to take the lead, along with Jay Douglas and initial DR in position 2 and 3 will have to stay together. We'll have to go well indoors to see how 3 American racers to have a very cheap opportunity to see how faster to be well improved with a new excellent racing BOP on the Toyota Supra. And here comes the banner flag will be called in by every pit crew members will be putting up to have a very excellent moment to have Corbin Dallas will have to take the first place winner by the win. Still goes on to have some faster drivers in the Toyota Supra ever since the first lap of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup is going to be having a very good, excellent, clean race from successful to a most dramatic racing intense moment situation to have some contact, might be hitting around onto each other. So drive respectfully and drive well on the track is going to have to do a main number 1 priority for the competition in the FIA Gran Turismo Championship. But the final lap is about to go on. Team UDRS Insportec will have to take a final stand to be on position number 10 before Neobro in the same number 36 Castrol livery will have to take turn 10 through 11 at the hairpin. But getting in onto the outside and go for the inside, and we have Corbin Dallas takes the win in round 2 of the 2022 series of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. Takes the win, viewers. We have ourselves a very good, proud success. First place winner is going to be on the checker flag in the gold medal. Corbin Dallas takes the win, folks. Corbin Dallas takes the win. And there's Jay Douglas finished in second place along with initial DR in third place. Several drivers are now moving on to take the finish line to be in fourth and fifth place. Sixth place, however, it could probably might have Crazy ACN is now coming right in to be on the checker flag. And there goes ATK underscore Fast Ginger 1 will be taking position number 6 to be job well done. But hold on, Insportec might have a minor problem about the penalty to have 2 seconds. That's going to be a shameful humiliation. Is going to be having a Beyond of Call of Duty. So, there you go. Dropped down by default to be ended up in position number 9. Due to the penalty by having 2 seconds by ignoring the track limit or overtake a slowed down race car might be quite possible to have some method to be on the choice to be on the investigation. Well, at least that's competition, alright folks. Corbin Dallas takes the win in the number 36 Castrol Supra to have a total time is 28 minutes and 51 seconds of the decimal. Man, that was a lot of hard work after spending some chores before starting out to have a new clip of the main segment to be at the third race entry. I had to remind myself just gonna have to start earlier to be on the first race entry, but it's gonna take much time to be starting out from 7 o'clock p.m. So let's collect some earnings and already got the daily workout complete since the Clubman Cup Plus edition to do some farming. Good race folks, very good race, and also to have a replay to be needed in case to have some different clips to be on the method. But man, that was a lot of hard work for this year in round 2 of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup viewers. Just like last time that I just working too hard by having some major stress. But I still barely have to get through with this because I could probably have to get this under control. So now Corbin Dallas takes first place in the number 36 Castrol Supra is doing a good points earned by 113th. Congratulations Corbin Dallas, you rock awesome. For second place goes to Jay Douglas in the custom livery with the number 7 in the same Supra GT500, makes a very good silver position, is on the number 2. And for the third place driver goes to initial DR in the same number 36 Castrol Supra. Very good job, and go for the type message to have 3 drivers for doing a good will achieve. Give me one moment. Okay, message sent, and looks like few drivers have left the lobby. But I'll make sure round 2 is doing a good perfect check to have this replay moment to be on the highlights. And also to have the good news, next week on next Sunday is the Toyota GR010 Hybrid will be at Circuit de la Sarda. It's going to be a very good, excellent race car to be as a Group 1 category. But just you wait folks, I'm so very excited about the GR010 Hybrid. Will be coming soon to have a next update on GT7 along with 2 cars including the Rampage Camaro RS to be as a GoPro logo in it to be on the side. But it's going to be very good and awesome to have 3 new cars coming soon at any moment. It was a tough race in round 2 at Suzuka Circuit for the Toyota Supra GT500 1997. It's going to be turns out to become very difficult. But I did my best before I ended up in 7th place to be moved down automatically by default in 9th place with a 2-second penalty. Note to self, just be very careful and race respectfully in the GT500 race car of the Toyota Supra. May be a very good excellent opportunity to have the second round in this year's Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup is now going to be featured for the 4th season. But however, if next season is going to be doing the same car, we'll be going in to be on a different racing course including Japan. But also to have one other thing for the schedule will be changed up in the next update in round 3 at Circuit de la Sarthe for the Toyota GR010 Hybrid. We'll be giving a good reveal guest to be on the title to be highlighted, along with the GR Yaris will be labeled to be as to be delayed in round 7. Is going to be a very good, excellent wildcard guest to be selected. But we'll make sure to see which racetrack for the Toyota GR Yaris is going to be look like until moving on in August 28th. So I guess this is going to be a very tough time after the final race entry that I just took to participate. But I'll make sure I'll have to do my best and go with a different Toyota car for the next round by the next update. And now for that time, let's go to the gifts and have a 4-star roulette ticket will be at the go. Competing the menu to be having some good fill out to be on the daily workout by competing the Clubman Cup Plus. So here comes the parts and the invitation. So close and almost had that new engine. But also to have a carbon propeller shaft will be compatible for the 2018 Subaru BRZ STI Sport. Just like the Fairlady C to be known as 370C in America. But I know this race is going to be a very tough time out there since I ever compete on the track to be using the Toyota Supra GT500 race car. But also to have some different liveries for every Gran Turismo players, especially the ones who have also to be favored to have the number 36 Castrol Tom's variant is a very good popular race car in every Gran Turismo games since GT1 through GT7 until now. But I still really like my livery design on this GT500 race car of the Toyota Supra. Very good, and new ways to have an icon legend for the UDRS Insportec will have to do perfectly for the next year's season in Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. We might have to turn out to become very much different this time. But hopefully, I could probably have to stay focused and get my A game on after spending with some other things to do with some digital artwork. But I'll make sure I'll be looking forward to try out in the GR010 Hybrid for the next update until June 5th will be scheduled on next Sunday. Time to wrap this up, you guys. So I'll make sure I'll have to head down to the replay to do some video editing. We'll sort things out until continue on to be on the main part of the full gameplay. Thank you for watching on my video in Gran Turismo 7, folks. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notifications on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. And don't forget to follow me on any social media platforms like DeepNet Art, Instagram, GT Planet, Twitter, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Total Drama fan art with car liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.